Well, hey everyone, how are you doing today? Today is Sunday. By the time I get this video up, it'll not be. I still have a video from last week that I haven't gotten edited. It's hard being limited on electricity to get my big computer over here, see, started up, and because it takes a lot of power. What I'm going to deal with today might help with that. I finally got talked into getting some new batteries, and we're going to unbox one of the batteries and we'll talk about them a little bit. So hang in there and we'll be right back with our video. Okay, here we are back outside, and this is what the box looks like when it comes in the mail. It comes UPS. I actually had 3 of them, and that was kind of a fiasco. Keep it in mind if you order any of these that they may not all come at the same time. When I ordered mine, he had them in stock, and by the time he got around to my order, he didn't have any, and so I had to wait for several weeks before I got them. He was not real truthful on when they were going to arrive, and I told him I was going to let people know. What I will say though is he was very responsive on emails. It's just you had to take what he said with a grain of salt. They did eventually get here. I ordered 2 from his website direct, and I'll put a link, and I ordered 1 from Amazon, and I'll put that link also. I had a coupon from another YouTuber that I can't send to you guys because I'm not getting paid for this review. I actually got the first battery from his warehouse, then the second battery from Amazon, and then last was this battery. So anyway, the box looks good. It's in good condition. It's well taped. So well I can't open it. Oh wait, there we go. Get over to this side. And pop it up and see what we have. Of course, I already know what we have because I opened the other 2. Okay, now inside the box you see this white. This is a thick, like a plastic styrofoam. You see that? It's really good quality, and it wraps all the way around. It holds the battery in place, helps to keep it out of moisture. So they did a really good job of packaging it. I don't know if you can see. Tip it forward here. So it's got plastic on top of that. Got a couple of silica gel things to keep it dry. Over on the side is the manual, and also the screws for the battery and the little caps to cover those when you get it all hooked up. So let me see if I can pull this out. It has one of those foam things on the bottom also. So there's your battery. You can see, let me go ahead and grab my phone here. Alright, so you can see it looks like it's built really well. It's sealed along the edge here. Your positive and your negative, you can't mistake. It's got the mark and it's got the color. The little safety caps. Okay, and then your screws are going to go in there. This is the LED readout, which is unusual. for, I can get the cover off, there we go. Unusual for the batteries, usually you have to use the app. There is an app for it. I don't know if this will show up in the screen or not. There we go. All right. So you can see it's 52%. It's on standby, so it shows the hours left right here. That'll change once you hook up to something. I don't know what all it says. Anyway, there's a lot of information. It is a touch screen. Just focus so you can change. There's more information on these other screens. And here's one of the things that I really like. This button right here will turn on and off the display. My phone is not focusing. What I really like, let's try to get it to focus here. I can't get it to focus now. What I really like, if you push and hold this button, it didn't work. Let me push and hold this button. Okay, did you see that? You may or may not have been able to see that, but what it said is power down. Now, these are not hot, so when I go to plug it in, it won't spark at me. Kind of nice. And then it turns back on really easy just with a push of the button like that. And it comes back up. There is an app for it also that works on your phone or tablet. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, see it says 52%, if you can read that. I don't know why. Let me clean the lens. I'll edit this to where it's important you see it. Okay, see it says 52%, kind of blurry. There we go. So all three of the batteries came to me like that. See, I'm blurry out here too. There we go. All three of the batteries came like that, 51, 52%. Now the videos I watch, they're all like, oh look, 89%, 93%. You know, they're all like fully charged. These came 50%. Well, when I read this manual, which I actually read, it says that they're best stored at 50%. And so at first I wasn't happy, and then I realized that they did exactly what they're supposed to do, is they put it at 50% for storage, for shipping. And then when you get the battery, you need to charge the battery. Don't just throw it in your system. I have some extra solar panels out there, if you can see them, that has his own charge controller, and I just hook it up to that and leave it for whatever, a day, half day, however long it takes to charge, according to the charge controller. Once it's fully charged, then you can put it in the system. I put one in our RV 12-volt system for the house, and instead of the batteries being good for about 2 days, now they're good for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. The other two batteries are going to replace the lead acid for my main AC system, and I'll have a total of 600 watts. Oh, I should tell you that. This is a 300 amp battery, so it's about 65 pounds. And it was about $700. It's a lot of money, but the 6 batteries that I have to replace would be about that much money, and I can only utilize half of the available amps on those batteries. So I end up about the same cost actually for these, because the cost has come down on this battery here. So I'm going to end up with 2 of them. I'll have double capacity. The other thing that this does, and what kind of sold me on it, was that they are a self-heating battery, but they're not like the old style. What this does is, if it is below the level that you're supposed to charge at, the heater will turn on, but it uses the solar power to charge or to warm the battery, not the battery power. And so that makes it very safe, and that way you're not blowing a bunch of your battery juice to try to heat the battery so you can charge it. And so that's kind of why I went with this guy. I'll do another review in maybe a year, let you know how it worked. And that'll be it for today. As you can see, our weather, we're supposed to be in the middle of monsoons, and there's not a cloud in the sky again. Have a great week.